going to have Christopher Jacobs and Joanna Michaels of Lifting.net begin our opening ceremony, and part of it is a prayer for the law of one, which is really wonderful to open up events and set our intention. And both Christopher and Joanna are contactees of the Forest People, aka Sasquatch or Bigfoot, in many areas around North America and the world, as well as Valiant Thor, also known as a stranger at the Pentagon, and Indrid Cold, the one known as Cold, who figures very prominently in the ufology lore, is actually he's a team member of the crew of Valiant Thor, and they are still on their more positive Galactic Federation type mission to see a liberated humanity, as opposed to one that's continually enslaved by the Draco and Anunnaki forces that have held us in thrall ever since. But as we know from our friends like Penny Bradley, not all Draco are bad, not all of them want to keep us enslaved. The Draco reptilian empire has been fragmented for quite some 1,000 years now. But I'm sure Penny can speak about that in her own presentation, which is also going to be an intro to altars. So here you go, Chris.
Hear me okay? None in the back? Well, it's wonderful to be here. We thank you so much for coming to the 2025 Full Disclosure Conference. We feel very blessed that you joined us now for this opening ceremony. As Brian said, we feel it's very important to set the intention of what we hope to happen and the energies we hope to all be in. And so one of the things that we really wanted to discuss this year and to have into everyone's mind is that we do feel it is important to form a unity within this group and hopefully within others. And again, with a genuine and authentic unity, it can support us all as we try to bring out information that should be heard with the goal of humanity's sovereignty and right to know what is actually going on around us, seen and unseen, as well as what lies out there in the universe ready to greet us. One of the aspects of ourselves that Chris and I have spoken about many, many times over the years is that we are co-creative beings. We have also spoke about how humanity has been manipulated over thousands and thousands of years to co-create for someone else's goals and not our own. It is in Chris and my opinion that learning how to co-create better for ourselves and within a unity is a part of what we are all here to do right now, not just here at the conference, but all around the world. Chris and I both agree with many out there and some that are present here right now who feel that most every conversation related to disclosure of anything has been infiltrated by many persons or agencies with the ultimate goal of dominating and controlling any conversation, from spiritual growth to secret space program to galactics and anything else that comes to your mind. Everything possible has been done and is being done, especially over these last years, to divide us, to keep us from doing this, to keep people from interacting, to keep people from speaking their understandings and personal truths, to instill judgment by a select few who have been either self-appointed or worse yet, 3-letter agency approved to cause disruption, deception, and disapproval to those trying to share information for the betterment of humanity. So Chris and I have asked ourselves, and I would imagine many of you are thinking the same, how do we create a unity with so many disruptors around us? And for now we say, with strong co-creative intention, benevolence for our highest good with no conflicting agenda, healing energies to help with any physical or emotional distress or trauma, enhancement of discernment skills within ourselves to be able to navigate through all of the energies and information coming our way, to be able to weed out disinformation and focus on how truthful information affects our lives, to learn to pay attention to what we want and less to no attention to what does not serve us, to support the process of growing in unity within our disclosure community and understanding its value to co-creating what so many of us want, the knowledge of what our real history and current present situation is, and the desire to have a stake in what our future holds. Overall, to have the guts to deny the known and to manifest differently. Chris and I believe that knowledge is power, especially when used as a co-creative process amongst many like-minded people. We will need to have grace in this process because the truth is the truth until a new truth comes along. We will learn, we will grow, and we will be heard. And with everything that I just said as the intentions moving forward in support of all that are intending, all of the speakers, all of the exhibitors, all of those ones with healing to present to everyone that is here in need, we wish to say this prayer. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am and I am one with all there is, that only the highest good be done. We pray for all of us, our friends, our family, our loved ones, to let healing energies in. Let them love us, let them nourish us, and let them bring us to our highest good. We ask now for benevolence to join us with no conflicting agenda, be it other races that are seen or unseen, be it past family members, be it friends, be it those who have not seen this but will be seeing this here in the future, to join us now in energies because all time is one, to come forth to help and to protect those that are delivering information, to support the hands of the healers that are here, to provide safety of conversation and freedom of conversation. And again, for those seeking information, to raise the frequencies so that you can, in fact, have better discernment skills of the information being presented. Bring in what serves you, and in grace, just let anything else just go. So we ask that in true benevolence. We also ask for malevolent and mischievous beings to now be swept away so that we can now have this conference in great understanding and in peace. We ask for your acceptance of this prayer. We send blessings to everyone who is here. And with that, we ask you to say, so be it. Thank you, and now Chris.
All right, I'm Mr. Jacobs of Delivery. This morning I'm going to do a channel from the Forest People, given the time constraints that we're pretty short. But there are a lot of them here today. You see that statue that's sitting on the stage right there. This is what they requested to bring into face the audience. They use those as their focal point. Any images of them they use as they so, and this is true of any statue of any being, but that. So, and this, they have me use a foot to do the channel through as well. So, I will begin. There are multiple of them today. I was asking which one would speak. They basically only use one phrase. They said the movement. And that means a gathering. That's a Viking term, meaning gathering, chief. So I'm going to see if I can get an individual one here. the individual one is known as English. But I'm here with the other elders. They're a consensus, a council, you would say, or a group, but it is not as descriptive as humans would make it be. We wish to state to all of you the consensus for this conference is strong. We have our big foot in the door, you would say, even though we do not like that term. Do not use that as often, I just use it as a joke. But in this way, I've not spoken to a large audience in this particular fashion except on your internet. But I will say, the term that we use means calm. This sets the stage after the law of one, of course, to set the calming in the place. The law of one mirrored back all that did not belong in this space. The calm means to calm that foundation. We have not had this type of interchange at this point in time, which is to say this at this moment in time. It chose me to say a familiar type person to himself from Arizona. This is where my tribe resides, around the Sedona area and Prescott Valley areas of Arizona. But Moose is from all over the planet and some other dimensional spaces such as your spirit plane. All of them are watching currently, and all of them have eyes focused on each and every single one of you. Creepy, I understand, but also good. This, I wish to say, calm always, meaning calm. You must stay in this state no matter what your term would be, gaslighting, would present from the other factions. There are other aliens here present as well that do not like the fact that we have taken a state. Some do not like us, some do. But that law of one shoos away any of those that would be interloping at this point in time, including through multiple other channels and or product and or people. So this is where I will end this particular channel. I just wish to say, and how always to all of you, I thank you. This is where I can stop this one. Right?
Thank you, Christopher and Joanna, and to the forest people. They don't typically make appearances at just UFO ET conferences. But last year, they made it a point to join us because they feel welcome as part of the community. We acknowledge the forest people as part of the Star Nations people, and